Towns in Switzerland. Switzerland is home to many delights: chocolate, cheese, and cows with flower crowns, to name a few, but there is one draw that trumps them all: its bounty of fairy tale towns. From the snow-covered villages in the Swiss Alps, where ski enthusiasts flock to the ski resorts each season, to the pretty, picture-perfect lakeside resort towns surrounded by flower-filled fields and snow-capped mountains, in Switzerland there's something for everyone. See which one is calling, yodeling, your name by taking a virtual stroll through our list of the most beautiful towns in Switzerland. Sitting just 2 hours north of Milan by car, and 3 hours south of Zurich, Locarno is one of the most beautiful towns in Switzerland and has a distinctly Italian vibe. It features candy-colored palazzos, open-air cafes, a generally relaxed attitude, and a reputation as the sunniest Swiss town, with over 2,300 hours of sunshine yearly. Palm and lemon trees, camellia, bougainvillea, and grapevines cluster along the boulevards and waterfront promenade that wrap around the stunning, mountain-ringed northern shores of Lake Maggiore. Locarno's Piazza Grande is the largest piazza in Switzerland and hosts large, boisterous events throughout the year. Take a stroll around its perimeter, with a gelato in hand, and pop into the little boutiques and shops that line the old town's cobbled streets. For a truly relaxing experience, walk over to Termali Salini and Spa Locarno, a modern spa facility right on the edge of the lake, featuring a series of waterfall-fed salt pools, a stunning subterranean sauna complex, and an outdoor infinity pool that looks out over the lake and snow-capped mountains. To get a taste of the rich history, and one of the best views, in the area, take the 113-year-old funicular Locarno up to sacred Mount Madonna del Sasso in Orselina, a popular pilgrimage destination and one of the most important religious sites in Ticino. If you follow the Car.A cable car right to the top, elevation 1.3 kilometers, you'll be rewarded by a view where you can simultaneously see Switzerland's lowest point, the Mager River Delta, and its highest, Du Vorspitze, an impressive ice-covered mountain in the Swiss Alps. If you're in search of a large fairy tale town in Switzerland with oodles of charm and tons of amenities, look no further than Lucerne. This beautiful medieval town near Zurich sits on the shores of Lake Lucerne in central Switzerland. In fact, one of the most majestic ways to get to this Swiss town is via a fleet of stately steamboats. They're part of the Swiss travel system, from Flüelen, which stop in at other small towns along the lake route. Stake your claim on one of the reclining deck chairs and take in the tiny picture-perfect lakeside Swiss towns that cling to the shoreline. You'll even glide past the famous Rütli Meadow, which is the exact spot where Switzerland was founded in 1291. Once you've docked in town, it's only a few hundred feet to one of Switzerland's most visited landmarks, Kuppelbrücke, Chapel Bridge, a colorful 14th century covered bridge that spans the River Reuss, connecting the town's two commercial districts. It's the oldest covered bridge in Europe. Walking its span is like going back in time. Look up and you'll spy hundreds of bold patterned interior paintings, which date back to the 17th century. Sitting right in the heart of the Bernese Oberland region, Interlaken has long been a traditional holiday destination for the outdoor-loving Swiss people. Surrounded by some of this landlocked country's tallest peaks, Eiger, Monk, and Jungfrau, and sandwiched between the crystal-clear waters of Lake Brienz and Lake Thun, it is undeniably one of the prettiest towns in Switzerland and also makes an ideal base camp for any alpine or water-based pursuits. Rent a small sailboat and try your hand at navigating the calm waters of either lake, or, if you're itching to get up into the mountains, take the funicular up to Harder Kulm, a viewpoint situated 4,337 feet above sea level that is the starting point for many hiking paths. To get up close and personal with the region's loftiest peaks, hop on one of the many charming alpine trains that wind through the picturesque mountain villages on the way up past the tree line. One of the most scenic ways to get from the Swiss Alps down to Montreux on the sparkling shores of Lake Geneva is on the Golden Pass panoramic train. This historic train line follows the flow of the Lütschine River down the steep slopes, across unthinkably high bridges and past aquamarine lakes until it arrives at the Belle Époque streets of Montreux. With in the span of a couple hours, you've gone from German-speaking ski resorts of the Swiss Alps to the French-speaking, Parisian-like streets of this ultra-elegant town. It's famous for its yearly summer Montreux Jazz Festival.